One of the games of life that smart women know is the art of not responding, the art of being still, and also the art of moving in silence and speaking less. There are three aspects to this. One, you need to get good at not responding. Who was the last person that pushed your buttons? There should be no one on this earth that can make you react. And it is so important to learn to be still, especially if you're a woman of faith, because the Lord said, be still and know that I am God. I take that to mean that there are no battles on this earth that you need to get angry and fight, etc. As someone who used to be very reactive, I promise you, when you learn to be still, it will change your whole entire world. Allow people to have no response for you. Your energy, your essence, your vibe is very precious. Why are you giving that to people that are not worthy of it? Let me help you to understand something. Have you ever argued with a dog? Have you ever seen a dog barking? Have you ever seen a pig rolling around in mud or a bird squawking, and you join in with the barking dog, you roll in the mud with the pig, and you start squawking like a bird? Hopefully, you have never been in such a circumstance. You have to view human beings that want a reaction to you like a barking dog, a pig rolling in mud, and a squawking bird. You never, ever, ever on this earth should allow yourself to join in with barking dogs. It should not be something that you, as a high-value woman, as a princess, as a queen, in the shelter of the Most High, that ever does. Because you truly wearing your crown is when you say to yourself, you are not worthy of me rolling in this mud with you. I do not roll in muds with pigs, and I'm really firm on that. And it's important for you to understand there are going to be people in this world who want you to roll in the mud with them. There can only ever be one clown on the stage. And there's a level that you get to as a woman where you allow someone to remain the only clown on the stage. This takes time. This takes discipline. This takes you spending your time with the God in the shelter of the Most High. The thing that changed me the most as someone who used to be reactive is actually reading the Word. I one day decided I'm going to read the Proverbs day in, day out, day in, day out, and it absolutely changed my spirit. I promise you that book will change your spirit. And also putting into practice saying, yep, I can see that you're trying to push my button. I will not react. Let me know if you are currently a reactive woman. This is something that you have to recognize in yourself, and you have to say to yourself, I will be still, because there is no way on this earth I am going to stain my whites and I'm going to roll in the mud with pigs. It's just not worth it. Be very still. And what will allow you to get to this point of stillness is also moving slowly. The world wants you to be conditioned to react and give your energy to everything. Even think about things like WhatsApp, Teams messages, Slacks, whatever it happens to be, Instagram, DMs. Everyone wants access to you. I want you to now give yourself the grace to say, I will respond at a time that is convenient to me. This is how, on a practical level, you stop being reactionary to everything. This is how you also allow yourself to give the response that you desire. An amazing thing that you can do for yourself is give yourself 24 hours, even to say yes to engagements. Someone invites you to dinner. You don't have to give a response immediately. Let the messages sit. Allow yourself to be still. Allow yourself to be at peace. And then you choose when you react. You choose your response. This is so important to cultivate as a spirit in a woman, because it's also useful in like marriage and dating. Not everything needs your reaction. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. The less you react in dating and in marriage, the better it is for you as a woman. The last aspect of this is learning to be silent. Saying nothing is the secret weapon. Saying absolutely nothing. Get good at understanding that you do not need to explain yourself. You do not need to validate yourself. You do not need to over justify. You don't need to do any of those things. You know when it says let your yay be yay and your nay be nay, that's okay. I once had a discussion with someone and I said, it's okay to just say, no, I'm not available. You don't have to say, no, I'm not available and make up lies. Oh, because of this. No. Just, no, I'm not available. Allow your words, allow yourself to be silent in not having to give too many words. And sometimes silence is actually just no response. Sometimes silence is few words. Be a woman of few words. I tell you something, if you're not happy with how you're being treated, if you're not happy with what someone has done to you, if you're not happy in a situation and circumstance, what speaks the loudest is not what you say. What speaks the loudest is your silence. Your silence is the most deafening thing here on earth. It is a superpower, and it's something that you must cultivate. Do not start to explain to people about their bad behaviour. Once you are over the age of 12, once your frontal lobes have developed past 25, I promise you that person always knows right from wrong. Whether it's your best friend, whether it's your mother, whether it's your father, your cousin, your boyfriend, your husband, whoever that person is, you do not need to explain to them about anything about their behaviour. Your response is your silence. This is really key. So there are 3 things. Move slowly on this earth. Allow yourself to move slowly. Allow yourself not to be responsive to every single thing that people want to chuck at you. You are not a pig, and you will never roll in mud with pigs or bark with dogs. Allow yourself to know that silence is your superpower. Allow yourself to say no is no and not over-explain or over-justify. This will absolutely change the way you move as a woman.